How long have you been rooming with Jesse and Noah now?
Gosh, it's been 5.5 years now.
Have you enjoyed those 5.5 years?
Is he here right now?
How were things when you first moved into the apartment with your friends?
Things were good when we first started. The first month was delightful. It was picturesque even.
But what changed?
Well, nothing changed suddenly. It was good.
I mean, it's like anything else. There's ups and downs.
Over time, he did get a little more aggressive.
No, really, the whole time has been a down.
Who are you talking about specifically?
Oh,
when you say he?
That would be my roommate, Noah Hayes.
Did you know about any of this before you moved in with him?
By any of this, you mean the WRASSLIN, right?
I do.
No. Well, I'd heard rumors, but I didn't believe them.
Justice! Hey, Justice! Justice! Come on. It's time to play with the Macho Man, Randy Savage!
When did you realize it wasn't just a funny thing that happened every now and then?
Probably when I started becoming more aware of the psychological strain that it was having for me. Just even when I was outside of the apartment, I'd be at work or at the grocery store, or, visiting my parents, and I would think that I could hear his heavy breathing out in the hallway like I hear it at nights, and I would just start sweating and shaking, and he would ask me what was wrong, and I would struggle to even come up with an answer because I was so embarrassed to explain.
Well, after the 5th night in a row of me begging to just go to sleep and him saying, no, come here, come wrestle with me, and not listening when I said I didn't want to, it kind of seemed like it wasn't a bit anymore, and he was just taking advantage of us.
It gets hard to explain sometimes when I'm at the pool and people ask me why I have bruises all over my ribs and my legs, and I don't really know what to say. Usually I just say I slipped in the shower or fell down some stairs.
At first we tried just not engaging, just kind of ignore him. Maybe mess around with him a little bit.
I won't wrestle you. I'm not.
I tried chloroform. That was actually one of the early ones, which I guess is surprising that I would go to such an extreme measure as an early option, but it just, I don't know, I guess it's his physiology. He just seems resistant to chloroform, so that didn't work. And then I tried, the net gun. That was good until he figured out how it worked.
I'm not gonna wrestle today.
Are people afraid to come over to the apartment now?
It's not so much fear. It's just, at a certain point, it's like, what's the point anymore? What do you do? I mean, you try to come over and have just a fun night, with the boys, maybe have a couple bevs, maybe watch a movie, but then it hits like 10:30 and Noah's just tackling people left and right.
Do you feel trapped?
Yes and no. I mean, I know that I'm free to leave, but I don't think I'll ever be free of the fear, so what's the point in leaving?
Does your girlfriend not like being here late at night?
I've just avoided that entirely. To be honest, I try not to introduce Noah to people that are truly important to me. Oh, okay, I believe you. Come on in, buddy.
Even after all these years, it's still shocking sometimes when just out of nowhere, I'm sitting on the couch watching a movie and he just grabs me and says WWE Super Slam, and then does a backbreaker and tosses me into the chair. And
I don't think locks really matter to him. He can just kind of bust through.
How many doors has he ruined?
It's been so many, like an absurd amount. It's starting to get very expensive. And he refuses to pay for it too. He sees nothing wrong with there just being no doors in the apartment.
Do you think there's any hope?
I like to think that there is, because I still remember him as the friend that he used to be.